Welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, home to the Ohio State Buckeyes, one of the great settings in sport, and man, this place is rocking today. And a rivalry like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, the tradition and the history, but right here, right now, there's great intensity. This is why these guys came to these schools to play in games like this. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Wolverines will kick this away to get us going. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner is brought down. So the Ohio State Buckeyes special teams don't do the offense any favors with that return. And here we go, Wolverines and Buckeyes. Everything that's gone into this game for 365 days is about to play out right now.
And there's just something right? When you look out on that field and you see the color of the field competing against each other. Maize and blue and scarlet and gray. Let's see what happens.
Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. Went backwards on first down, so it's 2nd and long here from the 10. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They tackle him about the 14.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams through this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Buckeyes will hunt it away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So Michigan's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. And how about the game within a game today? The running back coming down. Coming up to meet him. We expect some collisions on this field today.
Yeah, this linebacker's going to have his hands full because this running back is a difficult guy to contain. Both guys know where each other's going to be lined up at all times. It's just going to come down to which guy can come up and make a play against the other.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. You recall the last time they played, the Wolverines won a very close game. That has not been forgotten in Columbus for a single minute since then.
No, and if I remember right, it was the Michigan defense that really stepped up and prevailed and led them to a close victory the last time out. Let's see what happens today if the Buckeyes offense can make the adjustments.
That run sets up an important 3rd down call for this offense. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Wolverines looking to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. It's Warren. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. See if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there, big versus big. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Downfield and incomplete. A fourth down stop. First down here for this offense. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Getting set. Here's second down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Running out of time in the pocket. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
Oh, really nice by the big fella there at defensive tackle. He never bought into that play-action fake and went right in for the quarterback and brought him down.
They'll kick it away here. Returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Last possession, they went for it on fourth down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. Well, for many, this is the quintessential college football rivalry. It combines tradition, high intensity, and very often high stakes.
Yeah, Chris, I really think the rivalry has changed over the years. Guys in my era would tell you it was a game that was the most heated but the most respected because of the way you were recruited by both schools. There was the Woody, there was the Bo influence on the rivalry. But I think in the new social media era, I think it's more about hatred for the two schools. From both sides, it's just a different feel.
Looking to make a play deep downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
The game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up fourth down. Ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. He's hit as he throws it, and he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down after a short gain there. That completion makes it second and medium. From the shotgun, drops back. It's an out route, the catch made, and the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick. Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. And there's the handoff. Eludes a tackle. Hard running through a tackle. And the second effort there will earn him the first down. The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards, and they stay ahead of the sticks.
Takes the toss, heads to his right. He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Went after, up and good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Bringing it out, it's Stewart. And he steps out of bounds at the 15. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a 1st down.
Well, Chris, you watch a completion like that, and with the efficiency, it makes you kind of think back to all the quarterbacks and receivers that they've had who made it look this easy. Of course, you start with Tom Brady, but think of the year Brian Greasy had, 1997, that national championship year. Chad Henne going back to Arvis Kerback and all the great receivers. So this is within their history, and it's good that they're leaning on it.
Makes the catch. It's Edwards. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Well, Kurt, Ohio State has the lead here after 1. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now. 2nd down after the incompletion. Scanning the field. It's Warren. He cannot escape. The defense with a sack.
I mean, that's just being a difference maker up front. You look at that uniform, you think over the years with Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, and Chase Young, and so many great defensive line.
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. 4th down. He's throwing for it. And he's going to launch it deep again. Deep shot caught inside the 25. They've got him, but he easily makes the 1st down, and this drive keeps going. This is a long march now. Offense getting ready for play number 10. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
Now it's 2nd down here.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. On the run, it's Henderson. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Scanning the field. It's Sayin. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. The Buckeyes bring their punt team onto the field. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. So after the incompletion, it's second down. And the single back takes the handoff. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain. So it sets up a 3rd and 8.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
The offense will stay on the field. So far, they are 2 for 4 converting 4th down chances. Complete with a running back. Can he get first down yardage? They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. And the Wolverines line up on 1st and 10 now. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's incomplete, the very back of the end zone.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. So 4th down and 12. The offense is on the field to go for it. There's a shot toward the end zone. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A 4th down stop. The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. The shotgun handoff here. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st down, it's play action. Looking for the wideout. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. They'll set the offense up at the 31. 1st down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Defense makes the stop after the completion. The completion makes it 2nd down. And the quarterback dropping back. There's contact on the throw. It's caught downfield. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Bell. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
The drive stays alive with that 1st down completion. Looking to throw yet again. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. Drops back from the shotgun. Looking for an open man. That's reeled in. It's Bell. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
Makes the catch downfield. Touchdown, Michigan. Strong game by this quarterback. No problem with PAT right down the middle. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. Dropping back, it's Sayin. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Defense is coming after him. Trying to get the throw off. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. And is picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And he's got some open field ahead. At the 10 now. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Wolverines. And the interception taken to the house, a pick-6 potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second? Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And they tack on the extra point. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. Looking downfield, it's Warren. The pocket, ball knocked loose in the end zone. Here's a scrum. Who's got it? The defense recovers the fumble. Touchdown, Ohio State on the scoop and score. Potential momentum shift there. They scoop up the fumble and score on it.
Well, you just got to give credit to this defender for locating the ball, getting his hands on it, and then scooping it and scoring. So often you see guys that just want to go down. This guy realized, hey, I got athletic ability. I can pick it up. I'm going to score myself.
And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Second down after that previous play. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. The pass rush closing in. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. He'll take a deep shot here. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. That'll be the final play this first half. Minuta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Buckeyes will kick this away to start the second half. And Turner looking to make a play here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. He'll pitch it. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
That's a nice completion here by this Michigan offense. And when Michigan is really clicking, you think about over the years, they've been efficient within that passing game.
It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. With the catch, it's Edwards. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Breaking free at the 35. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. They're going to run it here. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
It's an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Third down upcoming after that completion. They'll try to run for the first down. Get some space around the 30. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. The Wolverines lining up here on 1st and 10.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for it.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
This offense has already failed on 5 fourth down attempts. They're going to go for number 6 right here. Oh, they've stopped him short. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Bringing pressure, fighting him off. And it's the senior getting home with the sack. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. So behind the 6, second and long from their 14. He'll throw it now. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Looking downfield. It's Orgy. He's hit. Hello there and welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy. Home to the Ohio State Buckeyes, one of the great settings in sport, and man, this place is rocking today. The Buckeyes will kick this deep to get us going. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So the Michigan Wolverines offense will get the first swing today. Here we go, Kirk. All the emotion in this stadium. Which side is going to handle that better today?
Chris, we had a chance to visit both these teams, and one of the things that we saw, the clock's ticking down all year for this game, this day. Now they get their chance.
And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. The game moves the ball out near the 25. You need a yard here in third down to keep this opening drive going. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The Wolverines begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
Well, that would have been a great pass on a beautiful sunny day, but in these elements, that is a tough thing to do. Outstanding throw and catch.
That's caught. It's Morris. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. Looking to throw it again. Not able to connect, incomplete. Well, Kirk, no surprise. You get these two teams on the field, and it's tight and competitive right to the finish.
Well, Chris, the last time these two teams met, remember, it came down to the wire, the very final few minutes. Sure hope we get another one like that today.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Catch made on the right side.
On the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
Well, that is a textbook opening drive for this offense. Good job of blending the run with the pass. Had a little more success throwing the football, but when it became crunch time, they gave that ball to that running back, and he knows how to get the ball into the end zone.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Buckeyes offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. This wide receiver, Kirk, is so dynamic. It puts a lot of pressure on the corners, and frankly, the safeties are going to have to get involved in coverage today, right?
Yeah, the free safety is going to be tempted here to make plays, but this quarterback has a favorite target. He comes up with most of the 50-50 balls. Expect to see plenty of double coverage. And
he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. The Buckeyes will come to the line to run the hurry on.
Boy, another great throw and catch here by the Buckeyes, and it just makes you think back how far this offense has come from the days of being known of 3 yards in a cloud of dust to now being one of the more efficient passing offenses in the country. Year after year, you go back to Cardale Jones and J.T. Barrett, all the way back to Troy Smith, and most recently with C.J. Stroud and Justin Fields. Just another great quarterback that we're watching here today for the Buckeyes.
And the pass is incomplete. Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all.
And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back. Make it tougher on the quarterback. Make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop him this time. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. Hold it. That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pinned back. And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle. So 2nd down after the incompletion. To throw, it's Warren. Oh, and he flat dropped it. It's going to bring up third down for this offense. Let's see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, an interesting call here. I know they have the lead, but I thought they might throw the football. They surprised me, but you know who they didn't surprise? That defense. They were not shocked at all by the run call on third down and long. They stuck that right at the line of scrimmage.
Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Trying to find some room. It's Henderson. And that run produces a decent gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Looking for his back. Grab near the sticks. It's Henderson. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Chris, how about the call here with the wheel route? The running back, we know he can run the football, but here he shows his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield. And that wheel route is tough on a defense. Sometimes the back can get lost. Here he catches it, finds his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
Return begins inside the 10. They make the tackle, but let's check out what that flag on the field is about.
Holding, receiver team.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Important second down play coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Grab down the middle. It's Edwards. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. Interesting play call here. Third and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And the Wolverines starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Warren. He's running out of time here. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Defense is coming after him. Finds his man. It's Edwards. And he went backwards after the catch. That'll set up a fourth down now.
This play's really well defended here by the defense. They try to sneak the back out. The defense is aware of it. Not only aware of it, keep him short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Sometimes those backs can sneak out unidentified. This time the defense saw him and made the play.
That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Well, it's a blown opportunity here for this defense. They get the offense all the way to fourth down and long. They got to get pressure. They got to get this offense off the field, make them pay for this aggressive decision to go for it, and instead they give up a first down. This could cost them.
Now this is the 8th play on this drive.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up with the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. But let's not forget, they still play defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition for that defensive line play.
This will be the 10th play of the drive, but it's third and long. To the air, it's Warren. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. And the pass is incomplete, but the defender a little too aggressive here. That should result in a first down. Defender flagged for being a little too aggressive. The offense gets a 15-yard penalty. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll feed the back again. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The Wolverines looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And he drops back in the gun. Intercepted. Picked off by the defense. Across midfield. At the 30. The 20. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown. And a pick six. A monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
No problem with the snowy footing there. The PAT is good. And he fields it inside the 15. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's... It's a gamble here. Offense going for it in fourth down inside their own 40. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And the pass is batted down, broken. First down here for this offense. Using his legs, it's Edwards. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. He went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. And he'll set up to throw. Looking for his big tight end. And he's got it. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The pocket breaking down. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense. The sack sets up second down. Back to throw. It's Warren. Pressure is coming. Contact as he let the ball go. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. Third down here. Time for perhaps one. And they heave it deep downfield. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. Fourth down now. Time for perhaps one more play before we hit the 2-minute warning. Tries to beat the pressure with a deep shot. So we reach the 2-minute. Hello there and welcome to the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy. Home to the Ohio State Buckeyes, one of the great settings in sport. And man, this place is rocking today. And a game like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, there's history and tradition, but right here, right now, there is tremendous... And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. And looking for a big play here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and suddenly we're looking at a first and goal situation. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up. Coming up, second down and goal. Looking to pass. It's Warren. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Wolverines. And banned again as the Wolverines, Kirk, are beginning to build the lead and pull away here.
Well, I don't think...
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He's looking to throw. He makes it into the end zone. Second down and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Junior steps up and makes an impact play. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
So on fourth down now. Field goal unit. And he knocks that one right through. Buckeyes will have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And is intercepted. Going the other way. Can they catch him? Now the 40. At the 20. At the 10. Going to take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Michigan. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They've got a big cushion here in the latter stages. Great feeling to be up big on the road. And he's brought down out at the 46. That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. And the beatdown. You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business. And they recover the onside kick. Looks like they've been practicing that one. Chris, what just happened here? I'm in awe of this coach's sheer boldness. Going for an onside kick when you're up by a few scores? Wow. That's all I can say. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? To the air. It's Orgy. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it falls incomplete. They tried for a huge gain there, but that's it for this period. So another W today as this team continues to pursue perfection. It's going to take a really good team to knock off this bunch, Kurt. Well, when you're trying to look at teams who are championship caliber teams, you look for every aspect. And I'm talking about the offense, the defense, special teams. When it's crunch time, how do they play? And the entire year, it seems like they just continue to get better than ever.
Welcome, everybody, to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, for the top four seeds, a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. The Wolverines offense comes on the field first today. Everything that happens on this field today is just heightened, Kurt, because it happens on this amazing stage at the foot of the San Gabriel Mountains. Nothing like it. Nothing like it to me in all sports. We've been calling this game for such a long time, and I think we both agree it's one of our favorite games to call each year. And when we get a good matchup like this, it makes it that much better. Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long. That'll pick up a first down out of the 37. Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that theyve had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley. It's pulled in, completion on a diving catch. The Wolverines will line up on 1st and 10.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Back to pass. It's Warren. Throws to the tight end. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. They've got him, but it's a huge gain. They'll spot it about the 27. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. 7th play now, the opening drive, but it's 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. He pulls it in for a big gain. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9. And the Wolverines looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
And it's 1st and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards, and instead, you're going backwards. That's going to set up a very important 2nd down call here.
Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he cannot get in. The defense rises up, makes a stand. Turnover on downs. So NC State's offense gets their first crack now. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. 2 good teams with great individual players.
The pass rush closing in, and it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. The quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
And he knocks through the PAT. Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the NC State offense back out onto the field now. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Gonna run it. It's Waters. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Gotta give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Looking to throw. It's McCall. Oh, and he doesn't hang on off the deflection there. He's going to bring up the 3rd down play. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Collins. And he'll pick up the 1st down, stopped at the 27. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They're going to run the option. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
What a great job of playing assignment football here against the option by this defense. Every aspect of that play was taken away. The quarterback got into desperation mode and loses yards. Now they're behind the sticks.
They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a 1st down. NC State comes to the line quickly. Throws a fastball, but it's intercepted. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now. Big guys up front, line up. It's 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, stopped the ball at the 44. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Oh, it's a reverse. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. Offense, they're going to keep the drive alive. It's third down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Wolverines.
What a combination. This quarterback and this receiver. What I love here is the quarterback does a good job of not waiting too long. You're going to run out of room if you do. Got the ball out early enough, gave the receiver a chance to not only make the catch, but to get his feet down for that touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They'll try to run it with the option. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8. To throw, it's McCall. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Going to try to use his legs here. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Play action here on first down. Tries the right with a quick throw. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff running right. Some hard running there through a tackle. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. He'll hand it off. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. To throw, it's Warren. Here's the throw, deep downfield. Tried to go very deep there, good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Here's a gamble. Head coach keeping the offense on the field inside his own 30. Trying for a fourth down completion. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Tackle at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs. He'll hand it off. Breaking free at midfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. The Wolverines pick up enough for a first down. Bringing pressure. That's reeled in. It's Morris. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, drops back, and he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and he can't come up with the catch in the end zone. It's going to be second down now. Handoff here from the shotgun. Oh, there's the stiff arm. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Getting a little creative, trying to hand off to the wide receiver. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, the backside rules for a defense against the run are to check for the cutback, the counter, or reverse. That time they stayed home and were in perfect position. They were able to stop that reverse in its track.
He's got it near the end zone. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going. The Wolverines looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Looks to the left, pass caught. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal for the offense. We're going to score with a run to the right. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Michigan. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes the lead 18 now. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch, does get the foot down. NC State comes to the line quickly. Back to throw. It's McCall. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass. Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Try to catch the defense with the draw. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. The punt team making their way on the field. Now it's a very high kick straight up in the air. This one will be fair caught. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Quick throw complete to the tight end.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Buying time now, rolling to his left. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Looking to throw again. He's going to take another shot right here. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Snags the quick throw. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Finds room at the 30. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. And the Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown, Wolverines. They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT.
Well, when everybody's covered, the tight end can be a quarterback's safety blanket, especially when you're looking towards the end zone. Great catch to get them in for the touchdown.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Dropping back. It's Warren. And he'll lost it to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. Well, Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing. Frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
It's flipped back to the kicker. He's looking to throw the ball. It's going to be incomplete. Tried to make on the run, but nobody open. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. The onside kick works as they steal a possession here.
Illegal touch. Offense.
Pretty easy call. First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Launching downfield. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time. So 2nd down after the incompletion. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking to make a big play downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
He'll take a deep shot here. It's incomplete. The defense makes a... First down play call. How aggressive will it be? He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's looking deep here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Worked out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Dropping back. It's Warren. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock. 2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And now another deep ball here. And it falls incomplete. One final shot as the quarter expires. The Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome, everyone, to Arlington, Texas at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. The Gamecocks offense comes on the field first today. Of course, the home of the Cotton Bowl in modern times has become AT&T Stadium, a massive yet somehow intimate setting. Kirk, this, of course, is where the first championship game of the playoff era was played.
Well, who could forget that? When Ohio State took care of Oregon to win the national championship for Urban Meyer. And this game, like you said, I think it just seems to get bigger and bigger in this setting. The pressure these players feel. Let's see who can handle that the best today. Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And the Gamecocks will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Back to pass. It's Sellers. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, South Carolina. We come out in the playoff game, Kurt. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
They'll return it from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So Michigan's offense comes out for their first possession today. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
They'll run it here. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. An empty backfield on second and short. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. That one falls incomplete, looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down. Offense getting set. It's second down. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play.
Boy, Chris.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Hit as he released it. Pass not complete, but there was a lot of contact there, and here comes a late flag.
Pass interference. Defense.
Man, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield, and you get a call like this.
Again, makes it second and medium. And now the handoff. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field. Incomplete. Second down coming up. Looking to pass. It's Warren. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Crucial third down play after that completion. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. They need 5 yards here on fourth down to keep the drive alive. Back to throw again. And he finds his target. He has the first. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Wolverines will try to keep this drive moving. First down. Looking to throw the football. There's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid coverage. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Big play across midfield. They'll spot it near the 36. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. And it's South Carolina in the lead here. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. They've already converted once on fourth down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. Scanning the field, it's Orgy. Quick throw to the left side. Pass is broken up. All right, so it's 1st and 10, back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback, how aggressive, and he's looking to make a big play downfield. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down?
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going. The Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Pass is incomplete, but there's a flag. This is a big call coming up.
Hold it.
So that offensive penalty will be declined, but the defense are happy to take the result of that play. It's 4th down and a long way to go, but they're going to go for it. Scanning the field, it's Orgy. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. They tackle him after a This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Airing this one out toward the sideline. Deep ball caught inside the 10. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Obvious penalty, doesn't matter. Offense makes a big gain. 1st and goal here for the offense. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Grab down the middle. It's Simon. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Oh, the pass is picked off. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
He makes the grab. They stop him at the 23. This offense is gaining close to the red zone. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. It's Orgy. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Quarterback operating an empty set. Second down, we're going to throw it. And this one is caught. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very...
Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. Now the all-important extra point. And he knocks it right through. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. This will likely be the last play of the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, we wondered all week what this matchup would look like. So much at stake in this win-or-go-home game, and we've been treated to a fabulous first 2 quarters of playoff football. An entertaining first half, and we've got a multi-possession lead to break down thanks to the surgical precision of this offense. Might honestly take more time to talk about what didn't work than what did. The running game, the passing game, gadget plays have worked. Now it's just a matter of finishing the job. Chris, let's send things back to you and Kirk for what should be a memorable second half as we eagerly anticipate we'll be moving on to the next round of this college football playoff.
The Gamecocks will kick this away to begin the second half. And here's the return from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. On first down, it's play action. Looking to throw it deep. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. 2nd and 10 here. Dropping back. It's Orgy. He's running out of time here. Breaking free at the 35. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. And the ball is picked off. Not much of a return, but the important thing is And the Wolverines have 1st and 10 here. Play action fake, looking to throw. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. So the PI penalty cost the defense 15, and it's a fresh set of downs. There's a 1st and 10 play. Looking for some space. It's Edwards. They've got him, but he picks up. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
You just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, there's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Finds his man. Has the 1st down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. 1st and goal. Can the offense punch it in and claim the lead here in the 4th quarter? Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Caught near the goal line. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Second, the coach has called timeout. He may use a challenge here to have the officials take another look at that one. So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. Touchdown, Michigan. And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the 4th quarter, to give them the lead.
PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the fight. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Oh, that one's picked off. After a short return, he's tackled at the 18. What an enormous takeaway by this defense.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Orgy. Throws to the tight end. And he's got his man open downfield. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. Fighting off the defender. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. 2nd down after that run on the previous play.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here.
Oh, and a fumble here. Can you believe it? Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover. 1st down here for this offense.
That is tough for the ball carrier here because not only does he take a big hit, but now you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline.
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And they'll claim the 4th quarter lead.
That is just an outstanding job by this quarterback with the game on the line. He finds the matchup with his go-to receiver, makes a perfect throw here to the receiver, and they score late to take the lead.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Returner choosing to field this one. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. Looking for his big tight end. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. They bring him down after a short return, but